Good morning, welcome back to Stop and Give Me 10. Maybe I should go a little too far forward. So today we are, remember your 10 minutes should always just fit into wherever you have time that you know you can stop and give 10. I was just gonna say, but maybe even though if you only had 5 minutes, do this before, like I'm doing this before we head out to take the dog to the dog appointment. Maybe you're doing it before you go grocery shopping or when you just got back from grocery shopping. Just fit your 10 in wherever you can and maybe several times throughout the day. We're just gonna keep them, simple enough that even while your kids are playing sports, you could do this outside while you're at their soccer game or baseball game or when you're waiting for them to get done with practice. I think I have one on there where you're sitting in a car and you're doing some ab work and glute work in the car. So you can do these 10 minutes so many places. I just want you to know, just keep it, what am I doing? Keep it simple enough that you can do it anywhere and wearing anything. So I have jeans on today. Marching in place might be a little, or doing this high knee might feel a little tough with some jeans, but I don't want your outfit to deter you from doing your 10 minutes. Like if you're wearing a dress suit, you're like, hey, anybody can do anything for 10 minutes, even in a suit, where you're not gonna break a terrible sweat. So, butt kick jog here. And I do have my chair and I have some weights, so we are going to do some exercises using the chair and using some weights today. But now we're just getting to warm up. I knew if I turn that way, that chair sticks out so far. All right, so now we're going to do our chair sits. So we're going to put our hands wherever you want, up, up, or up. Maybe you'll do a combination, but this is a very good. They do testing just on a chair seat. It determines the functionality or your lower body's mobility. So it's a very good functional test for anybody. It doesn't have to be for seniors, which most people think that that's what it's for. All right, grabbing our weights. We're gonna stay seated here. We're gonna lean forward. We're gonna pull up our socks. So pulling up the socks. So squeezing the shoulder blades in the back, and squeeze, and squeeze. Maybe you feel like switching feet in between. Remember, it's just your arms coming back, not your whole body, just your arms are coming back. Perfect. Leg extensions, seated or standing. So I'm gonna show you the standing one today. So holding onto a chair and you're bring that thigh up, and you're doing a leg extension, so you're flexing on the extension. Standing just makes it a little bit harder. You work on your balance, draw on those abs. So you just feel a little bit more in that standing position. You burn a smaller amount of calories. Good. It's beautiful out today, but they're doing some work outside, so thought I'd stay in here where it's not so noisy. I put the dogs outside so you won't see them today. I know, so sad. Except for you will hear Bo trying to get in the door because he can't stand to not be the center of attention. So kicking that leg, remember we're leading with our heel. Going into the chest, so elbows out here, squeeze the chest, squeeze. Squeeze, our abs are in, our neck is relaxed. Work the chest. Squeeze and squeeze. Great. Squeeze. Again, I'm using 3 pounds. You can add lighter, you can go heavier. Go with your fitness level. Plie squat. Let's see if I can do these in jeans. So, might not get as low, but that's okay. We're gonna stay straight, drop the legs, hanging onto the chair if you need to. Maybe you wanna add that shoulder press. Perfect. With or without weights? Great. Stay with me. Stay smiling. Still working on that cold. We're going to do a lateral raise. So my elbows are bent. You can always do them where your elbows are straight or your arms are straight. But right here just takes a little bit of that pressure off for anybody with any type of injury. Good. You're down to 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Going back to the lower, we're gonna make our circle out and in. So out and in. So maybe you're looking at something on the floor, or maybe you're a little braver and you've put a chair or something and you're kicking over that. Again, this is good for balance. You can always hang onto the chair if need to. Hands here, wherever, and there's go. Try to get it. So inner thigh, outer thigh. Go out, outer, inner, outer, inner. Good. You stay nice and straight. Stay looking at me. See all your smiling faces. Perfect. Abs in, necks relaxed. We're gonna do a hammer curl. So hammer curl, the palms are facing in. Keep the elbows tight to you. So remember, none of this, because then you're not working the bicep, right here. Again, when the palms are in, it takes the strain off of that inner wrist. So you usually can lift a little bit more. So you might lift heavier in a hammer curl as opposed to a bicep curl where your palms are up. Good. Tricep kickback, here we go. I'm taking the calf out of it, just doing the kickback. Just working those opposing muscles. We could have done calves and then came back to this, but since I had the weights in my hands. So again, no swinging the arms, you're only moving that elbow joint. So the arm stays close to you. The only joint that's moving is the elbow joint. Now we'll do our calf raise. So right here, let's do a plie calf raise. So our heels are together and we're up and up. You don't have to hang on. Maybe you want to work your balance here. Always try to incorporate balance in as many moves. That way, you can do a separate balance exercise. There's one on there. But if not, you can always, just by not hanging on, but always have something nearby just in case. Safety first. Oh, goodness. Let's do crossing knee to elbow. Whew, it's hard to get those knees up in the jeans. But again, you don't have to get it all the way up there high. The crunch is right here. So, touching if you can, that just shows your flexibility. Working the quads, working the obliques. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's get our crunches. Slow, slow, slow. Try to count to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fast. 1, 2, you're sucking in right here. Every time you crunch, you're breathing in, draw from here. Draw in like you're trying to put on a tight pair of pants. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give it to you fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it back. Let it loose. Let it loose. Bring it down and up. Again, see how we're just making enough curve in the back to work that erector spinae. That is the opposing muscle to your abdominals. And bring it back. Bring it down. And bring it back. Give me one more. And we're done. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Be sure to stretch after this. Have a great one. See you tomorrow.